definitely consider it a crime when I got arrested for doing a reckless driving as I was doing a wheelie down the I-15, and they threw me in jail and impounded my bike. It's because I broke the law. I definitely consider irresponsible stunt riding in public roadways a crime. I personally, I know how I ride, and I'm not mature enough to ride ZX-10R on the streets, and it's only a matter of weeks, so I'd probably get myself arrested on this thing.
Is skateboarding a crime? Is BMXing a crime? You know, it's just another form of expressing your art, you know? It's what people love to do. You know, stunt riding down Main Street or whatever, yeah, maybe that might not be so smart, right? But still a lot of guys do it.
Stressed out, man. I'm fucking stressed out. There's traffic everywhere, and they don't like bikes, and whew, look, my goggles are freezing. Oh, fuck.
This is Star Wars music. I'ma start ripping off chains and bomb true shit. I'ma start using this pain to spawn hoops. I'ma spark flames, the last man standing when the thunderstorms came. This is Star Wars music. I'ma start applying these brains and brawn to it. You don't got a goddamn prayer against true shit. It's any fucking slave, the only man riding when the empire reigns.
Welcome to no holds barred rap like Zeus and Hogan. Against this maverick cat, better choose to fold him. Hot spoken rhymes, setting off smoking alarms. Cats trapped in high rises, choking on lines. I'm reaching for the sky, but I ain't stopping at stars. Get coyote ugly when I'm on top of the bars. Boss take it like a grown up. There comes a time in everyone's lives when they own up. Now you getting shown up, bitch. You get embarrassed, it's helping me to get blown up. This is Power Flex Raps, why I'm setting the tone up. Check the black and red jerseys, now our lines are shining. Number 2 on my back, I'm used to rivals behind me. When you're buying this music, no denying or accusing that I'll put y'all in your place like I'm the Zionist movement. They say I made a pact with Satan to rap this blatant rockin' ciphers in hell, and now I'm back in the basement.
This is Star Wars music. I'ma start ripping off chains and bomb true shit. I'ma start using this pain to spawn hoops. I'ma spark flames, the last man standing when the thunderstorms came. This is Star Wars music. I'ma start applying these brains and brawn to it. You don't got a goddamn prayer against true shit. It's any fucking slave, the only man riding when the empire reigns.
I got a bomb for each bar like the IRA.
You know what? Sometimes we get out there and we'll kill the streets, but you know we got permits. You know,
we kill streets all day long.
Hey, the police.
Day.
Hey, the police let us kill the streets.
We don't get caught. It's not a crime.
Yeah. As long as we're out there doing it legit, we're good, man.
But having said that, guys that have put in the practice time that are very careful, you're kind of reducing that risk to such a small error of margin that, you know, it's kind of subjective, but I don't think that you're really making it a crime as long as you're doing it kind of in a safe way. You're not doing it between cars, and you're not doing it 5 feet behind cars and kind of increasing the hazard that way.
Cause these no hard times call for stalwart ways. They say hip-hop's dead, but I ain't done grieving. Well, that's your opinion, mister. Yeah, better fucking believe it. If truth is God, then this is the new crusade. MCs like Joker cards, no use to the game. Yeah, I'm pointing the finger like I'm Randy Savage at cats who keep the ice bright and the rapping average. Too many weak MCs not to step on. Too many fakes push while real ones slept on. Too many picked up rides not to key. Too many warning signs not to take heed. You sit on your rap throne like a prophet wisher. So I'ma start killing kings like I'm Bobby Fischer. I'm taking heads like I'll Oscar Martyr Sabres. This is my dark side. Why you think I'm named after Darth Vader?
This is Star Wars music. I'ma start ripping off chains and bomb true shit. I'ma start using this pain to spawn hoops. I'ma spark flames, the last man standing when the thunderstorms came. This is Star Wars music. I'ma start applying these brains and brawn to it. You don't got a goddamn prayer against true shit. It's any fucking slave, the only man riding when the empire reigns.
It's disgusting, it ain't even worth the discussion. Drop a line so heavy, shit jerks the percussion. I'm a fucking panda, I'm cute, but don't piss me off. When I hop in your ride, you turn that weak shit off. Got my tracks all stuck in your head, bitch, I'm in ya. You got me playing with fire like Jerome McGinley. I'm waiting so damn long, I'm bleeding to spit. But y'all ain't saying shit like you're bleeding to fit. This is Star Wars Empire. I'ma light my butane pen that then inspire. Y'all to go set fire. This necessary evil's gonna get plenty bloody. A little fucking violence never hurt anybody.
This is Star Wars music. I'ma start ripping off chains and bomb true shit. I'ma start using this pain to spawn hoops. I'ma spark flames, The last man standing when the thunderstorms came. It's stonewall music. I'ma start applying these brains and drawn to it. You don't got a goddamn prayer against true shit. It's Andy fucking Slade, the only man rhyming when the empire reigns.
I think people don't take stunt riding seriously because maybe they see it as very reckless, which it can be, and so it's hard to take something so reckless seriously. However,
stunt riding is about as legit as like inline skaters.
But this shit right here is fun to watch, dude. I'm serious, I love watching somebody bust their ass on a 400-pound bike and fucking get mangled in between it, and they still walk away and go, yeah, that's what's up, baby.
It's huge in other countries. There's only one way it can go, and that's up. That's for sure.
You did it, Dave.
We did. Very good.
I love stunt life. It is drama to the max. It's where I go to blow off steam in the middle of the night after I've had too many beers and just talk trash to my friends about my friends. Some people take that website so serious, and I think it's great.
The world causes it. This causes it. This causes it. This causes it. Information overload. All the electronics around you poisoning the airwaves. Technological fucking civilization. But we still have all this shit. But we can't live without it.
stunt life gangster. You know how they are out there. Got those fingers on swole, baby. Fingers on swole. Watch out for keyboard hero. Watch out for them guys. You know, you might see them in public. You might throw that keyboard right at your face.
Things get misinterpreted on message boards, and you can't convey tone on a message board.
I think a lot of people have too much fun on stunt life for their own good and take it too seriously.
I believe you have to lose everything to win everything.
Dedication, time in the saddle. You know, if you're not riding and crashing, you're not getting better.
There's a lot of mental work to it. You have to kind of combine all those elements together.
Some people think of it or call it maybe the wheelie gene, because sometimes, you know, some people just seem to have that natural ability to just, you know, just put it up and just balance, and it comes a lot easier to some people than it does to others.
Personalities. Everyone develop a personality and start running with it. We don't necessarily need to have clowns. We don't need to be circus acts on the motorcycle, but some form of personality that plays well to a crowd, plays well to an audience, so they demand to have you come back.
They dent their tanks because it gives the impression that they've got big balls, and you know what? It's just not the case. It's just all about the look.
You got to have skills. You can have a gimmick that will get you noticed by magazines and by TV and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, if you don't have the skills to back it up, your gimmick's going to only last so long. Top of that, you got to have an image. You got to be as vibrant off the bike as you are on the bike.
Whatever makes you happy and making your wheelies. If you want to be a weekend warrior and you learn a new trick and you go home feeling like $1 million, but you have no intent to ever be an X Games gold medalist or a sponsored Kawasaki rider or doing stunt shows in Japan or wherever, then you're successful.
Racers want to do what we're doing. They want to do the trick stuff. I know a few of the racers, and they're sort of like, dude, everybody's got you got a crowd around you guys. Fuck, that's not fair. When we go and do our shit, there's no crowd there. What the hell?
There's people that can't look towards the greater picture in every facet of what we do. I mean, there's stunt riders that think racers are ruining it for us, which is absolutely not the case, and vice versa. So
the racers all fully admit that half of them can't wheelie on purpose.
I got a couple friends that race and stuff, and yeah, they think their shit don't stink a little bit, but fuck, for some reason, man, they're just on two wheels doing what we do when the fucking police get behind us, you know? And fucking, you can take an idiot, 14 years old, get on a bike, he'll do 180. Yeah, it's kind of tough to drop the knee and stuff like that, but this is the real shit. This is some fucking balls to the wall, breaking your ass, being on one wheel, putting in sweat.
outbrake someone, to drive up the inside of them, outgas them. It takes years to get that stuff right, and you're still working on it every day trying to get better. Whereas rolling around in a parking lot with no air in your tires, popping wheelies and selling drugs out of the back of your backpack, there's nothing to it. And you know, you can spend a week or two and you've done it all.
It's just there. It's like, that's how it's always been. I think that's how it always will be. Racers hate stunners and stunners hate racers. Fuck it, I stunt. Can't drag your faggot, right?
Regardless of whether you're a racer or a stunner or a, you know, or a chrome queen, whatever you want to be, I think that if you're into skill of riding a motorcycle and controlling a bike, I think they start to appreciate some of the difficulty it takes to do some of the stunts, just as I appreciate the difficulty it takes to go scrape an elbow.
Stunt riders are drama queens because realistically, I mean, we're all putting such hard work into a sport where we're not seeing anything out of it. I mean, it's you pull your heart and soul into something, and you get kind of kicked in the nuts afterwards. I mean, it's hard. You start taking things personally, even though you're not a person that normally would. So I think it's not necessarily the fact that stunt riders are drama queens. It's just the fact that we're all put in a difficult position, and you get to see, via the internet especially, sometimes the worst side of people.
stunt riders are crybabies, myself included. We're all, I think a part of what makes a stunt, like, people are interested in stunt riding is the look at me factor. I mean, there's definitely like the I want to master the machine factor, but I think a lot of it really is the look at me, I can do a wheelie factor, because that's how I started, school bus children, wheelie, you know? And when you have that look at me factor and then you take two look at me kind of people next to each other, there's drama. There's gonna be drama. My wheelies are better than your wheelies. Well, my circles are better than your circle. Oh, I can stop you, you know. Definitely, we're a bunch of drama queens. Of course, there's no denying it. We're human. I think people are drama queens. Have you ever seen television? That's everything that's on TV is a bunch of drama queens.
Nah, man, you know, you got your certain drama kings, you know, like, fuck, I don't want to say no names, man. Kane, no. But maybe you got some guys, man, that just, you know, teach, you know, that just get, you know, that want to just fucking, you know, want sky's the limit and shit, and, you know, barely throttle chopping and fucking barely can turn in a circle sometimes, but, you know, they're my boys and they're cool, man. You know, Jason Britton, fuck, man, you know, he's cool. I don't know where he's at, but he's good, bro. He's, you know, not too many prima donnas.
Stunt riding is a male-dominated ego industry. I was surprised how much, there's lots of drama in stunt riding, but you know, there's a lot of drama in all male-dominated ego industries. And there's a lot of drama in custom bike building. There's a lot of drama in event organization. There's a lot of drama in parts manufacturing. There's a lot of drama, and that's probably the hardest part to deal with. But stunt riders, I think, in particular, I just think, and it's a sport designed for show-offs, you know. And when someone shows off more than you, there's always a little bit of drama that goes on there. So they are a little bit of drama queens, and there is always a little bit of tension. But at the end of the day, you know, we're all riders, so.
You're fighting to be the best. I mean, you want to be top dog in that little group right there. So you got one guy who's top dog, you got another guy who's top dog. It's caused drama between it.
I don't care what kind of promoter it is that has to do with stunt bike riding or any other promotion company. They like to fuck people over, and it's really big in the stunt community. You know, you're told you're supposed to get this much money, you guys agree on it, and they turn around and change it up after you agree on it. So I think it's bullshit. Change your ways.
I would say on the whole that when you start out, you do. I think you do get taken advantage of, and as you get more experience, you learn what not to do and how to flip the tables maybe a little bit.
because a lot of guys are trying to make it gain popularity, they probably are working for little or nothing, so in that sense they are exploiting themselves, but at the same time they're bringing notoriety and they're bringing the sport up a bit, so maybe they are, yeah, getting exploited a little bit, but you know, with a little experience, people start realizing you can't work for free and you can't live working for free, so it may take a little bit of that, but you know, guys that tend to do that a lot aren't guys that last anyways in any business, so.
Some of the promoters maybe come out and they think that motorcycle guys are kind of stupid. You know, they don't think that somebody might have a college degree, so they'll try to get them to do a quick freebie commercial for Echo and then get all this stuff and we never get paid. Rockstar, they might drop off 50 cases, never give us a booth, never set up us with stuff, but when it comes to an event, they'll call us, hey man, can you guys come out, throw down a couple tricks, 3 hours, we'll cut you a check. Before you know it, we're waiting about almost a month and a half. Some of them don't got the proper grounding. Showdown USA, watch out for those guys. Showdown USA, they're hitting the tour right now. They're an in-house show, but you're riding on plastic, they don't give a fuck if you get wrecked, crash, or nothing.
Rewind it back to the time where they only pop shots on tracks. Take that, rewind it back to the time where they only pop shots on tracks. I heard the sounds of pistol clicks and cockings, heard the noise of whisperings and plottings. Could've sworn I heard the walls talk before I knew it. Shots echoed in the whole block. I see the poets who are trading in God for Gotti, Christ and Gandhi, for 4-4s, 9s and shotties. I keep talking, keep on rocking, alive and spitting, that's why I keep on hawking. Nah, no one never tried to pop me. I guess that's the reason no one's trying to copy. But if I'm hitting up rappers in the radio hot feed, the CNN ticker say somebody shot me. It's raining blood in Queens, Jamaica projects. Crimson hue that floods the skies of Compton. With all these words I'm dropping, even with the bullet in the head, I ain't stopping. I ain't running for no pistol man. I'll be coming from a distant land. I'll be gunning with my vested head. This is rhythm's last stand. I ain't running for no pistol man. I'll be coming from a distant land. I'll be gunning with my vested head. This is rhythm's last stand. I crack enigmas, break the stigma of the death of rhyming. I swear to God, with every single breath I'm trying. But I was told you can't avoid the tempting whore of diamonds. But I crush filthy lies with this relentless verbal violence. If there are answers, how come I can't seem to find them? I'm searching for the ring to bring these hip-hop kings and bind them. The stalwart god of truth that never stopped till the shells stop flying. Now all I have is rap to keep me from dying. I ain't running for no pistol man. I'll be coming from a distant land. I'll be gunning with my vested head. This is rhythm's last stand. I ain't running for no pistol man. I'll be.
It's kind of rough. I mean, even someone that's in the position where I am, I get at least 2 phone calls or 2 emails a week that say, you know, that's it, you've made it, you know, I got a factory deal for you, and there's, you know, you're going to, you know, on a world tour, and I'm going to give you a Ferrari and buy your first house. It's a little disheartening, but personally, I mean, because of where the sport is right now and how it's developing, I take everybody seriously because you have to. Because the first person that you ignore that actually does something, you're going to kick yourself for the rest of your life. I mean, so we all end up taking the gamble and investing our time and effort and so even our money into bad deals. But I'll keep doing it because it's one of them will happen, right? I do live in Vegas.
Every 6 months, someone new comes along and promises bigger and better things, and they know all the answers, and we don't know what we're doing, and if we know they have this brilliant idea that's been thought of 1,000 times. I think a lot of the guys that have been doing this for a while are fully recognize that from day one. TV shows are a perfect example. If I had $1 for every TV show that was supposed to go through, I'd be probably a millionaire. I had a TV show. I had a pilot. I had my TV show. I got pitched on my own TV show. So,
a company's goal when they get their employees a lot of the times is to give as little much to their employees while still making them happy. They're not trying to make people unhappy and be unfair. But if you're content and happy with getting a free exhaust can, then don't cry because you didn't get paid a $1,000 check with your free exhaust can. Maybe it takes a year of getting free exhaust cans to get to the point of, hey, I'm worth more now, and that's your deal. You know, you got to figure that out. But Is that really exploiting? Maybe, but you get what you pay for, and why they're gonna pay you to get it if you don't know what you're doing with it. I can give you a free exhaust can, but it might just sit on your bike and go to a parking lot every day. Maybe it doesn't benefit me to give you that, you know what I mean? Unless you're out there doing something. Maybe I give you a free exhaust can and you get 10 magazine covers and you're all over and you do 100 events a year and you're a top competitor and you're winning everything and everybody knows you, and suddenly you're like, wow, I deserve more. Yeah, but if you sign a contract for a free exhaust can, you don't get more. It's your choices. You only get exploited if you let yourself get exploited.
From a distant land, I'll be gunning from a fisted hand. This is rhythm's last stand.
I came to the game to put in my 50 cents. Came to this madness with the gift of sense. Came to give the defense my best defense. Came to jump the ideological electric fence. When they murk one another, they degrade us all. Everything created will fall. I shed tears for those who spent years slaves that spread the music while y'all spread fears. So take that, rewind it back to the time when they only pop shots on tracks. Heard DMC, Mo D, I'm sorry. Rakim, Eric B, Chuck D, I'm sorry. The Jane ass fused in an amount of violence. So why these cats turning sound to silence? Yeah, who turned off the music like this track too loud and you suck your blood?
Ain't running from no distant man. I'll be coming from a distant land. I'll be coming from a fisted hand. This is rhythm's last stand. I ain't running from no pistol man. I'll be coming from a distant land. I'll be coming from a fisted hand. This is rhythm's last stand. I ain't running from no pistol man. I'll be coming from a distant land. I'll be coming from a fisted hand. This is rhythm's last stand. I ain't running from no pistol man. I'll be coming from a distant land. I'll be coming from a fisted hand. This is rhythm's last stand.
Take that, rewind it back to the time when they only pop shots on tracks. Take that, rewind it back to the time when they only pop shots on tracks. So take that, rewind it back to the time when they only pop shots on tracks. Take that, rewind it back to the time when they only pop shots on tracks. Yo, it's high noon for rap. I ain't running from you, Pistol Man. Anakin Stalwart. I got Gary Cooper right here with me. Shit. I got sandbags filled with integrity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Middle class dad. Stalwart.
I wrote for Super Street Bike when Aaron Frank was producing Super Street Bike, and I contributed pictures. I used to really like the way Super Street Bike was ran. I think Dave Skonsky, who was originally a two-wheel tuner, has brought the two-wheel tuner aspect into Super Street Bike, and it's okay. He's doing what he can. I don't really consider it good for our sport, but perhaps we should all take some notice of that and start building our bikes to a custom sport bike level, and then they'll start printing pictures of us stunt riders again. So that's what I've done recently. Now I got a special fancy F4i that is not even fucking close to rideable because I've dumped thousands of dollars into pretty parts that'll probably get destroyed in a week and a half. And then they'll pay attention to us again. I gotta be the hot girl with the big tits. So that's what I'm doing.
I thought it was all about the stunt riding, but it seems as though I guess the stunt scene maybe gets a little stale after, here's another guy doing another wheelie, here's another guy doing another stoppie. They got to go into some other fresher stuff, and that's understandable. You need to keep the format fresh and everything, right? So
I used to buy it. Now I just look at it in Safeway and walk away. There's one article of stunt bikes, that's it.
show you the door. You'll be out on your ass before you feel the flow. You got the time of your life on my time, and I'm done telling lies. There's too much time on your hands, so sick of your demands. My little angel of death, yeah, you make God just say it. You can sit around here, waste the time, they're gonna take me alive. So just don't bother to call, I won't be there when you fall. Won't be coming to me to get away from it all. You're talking in circles again and I'm seeing red. So just don't stick around, you got some payment to pam. It's hard enough to get out with
It's a sport bike-based magazine for a younger crowd than motorcyclist or sport rider. For a more edgy crowd that is what we do, whether we're the bike night crowd, the custom bikes, the stunt riding, the drag racing, that's what the magazine's there to do. And they are only as good as their content, and their content is only as good as what we supply it as riders, from whether you're a custom bike builder or a stunt rider or whatever. If you fit the criteria of their content, it's a product for product. If people are getting upset because they're not covering stunning enough, but what's really going on? You know, if you're riding on a 2002 clapped out F4i, no offense, I'm sure you're having fun and you're a great, phenomenal rider. But if their job as a magazine is to get Honda to sponsor their magazine, you can't be on a 2002 F4i that they don't sell anymore. Same with Kawasaki, same with Suzuki, or same with any of their advertisers. I mean, they're a business. Their job is to sell product and take care of their advertisers.
I used to be able to open the book and look at all the stunt riders and, you know, where they've been at and what they've been doing, what they've been up to. Now it's just like looking at a regular magazine that you get at a race store, you know?
Super Street Bike magazine? Never heard of it. The only magazine I read is Road Racing World. Super Street Bike magazine sounds like something that you could download off a blog or something.
If I was the owner of Super Street Bikes, yeah, of course, you know, I'd gear towards the custom bikes, because that's what sells right now. I mean, we're not really that big to have an actual stunt magazine that's gonna sell big time. It won't happen right now. It will, not right now. So for Super Street Bike, yeah, I like it. It's not bad. I'll look at it, read it. If it had pop-ups, probably better.
While we're not doing as much stunt coverage as we used to, I think we're definitely still the leader in stunt coverage. And I know a lot of the guys are getting a little upset about that, but you know, it's evolutionary of the sport. You know, Super Street Bike wants to be the #1 magazine in both stunt riding and custom bikes. And it's all street bikes. You know, the magazine is not Super Stunt Bike, it's Super Street Bike. And stunts is most definitely part of street bikes, and we're definitely going to be there to cover it. And that same right, let's step it up. You know, let's get more professional. You know, the custom bike guys have stepped up their game. They're revolutionizing the sport. So I want, you know, I like the stunt guys to do the same. Let's clean up the game. Let's get professional. Let's stop talking about it and let's start doing it. So.
to bring me down, honey, over and over again. You got a gun to my head. You can take my life, you can take my word. I know for sure, they never enough. You can take my pride, you can have what's yours. Seen it all before, they never enough. Won't give me some more, get
There's no female stunt riders because they're too worried about messing up their hair and breaking their nails.
Girls who are interested in stunt riding should ride bikes and go break bikes and become stunt riders and do it more because we need it.
Maybe it's like biological. We do have like a biological sort of ingrained thing to look after ourselves, more so than men.
I think girls are starting to get more interested, but girls are typically less aggressive riders anyways. It's, you know, you don't see girls out there dragging their knee in corners on windy roads as much as you do guys.
Mainly because girls are scared to wreck. And I only say that because girls, you're fucking afraid to fall down. If you weren't, then more of you would do what we do, because I've seen a 14-year-old boy with a 14-year-old kid's body do circles and high chairs and high chair scrapes, and, you know, everything.
I think the girls, man, way to go for the ladies and shit. Step your game up, that's cool. As long as you're not out there just being like a groupie or Brody, you know, you can get to the next level. You become a spinner, the guy's gonna take advantage of you just like every other sport.
I'm flying out to Los Angeles right now. It's 6 in the morning, so I'm kind of tired. The reason I'm going to LA is so I could interview a few stunt riding personalities.
We do ask that you have all portable electronic devices turned off and stowed at this time.
Just arrived here at the LAX. It's a beautiful sunny day here. I'm glad to be out of the rain, so I guess I gotta get my luggage and start the interviews.
What do you have to say to the camera?
Well, it's about that time again. I'll be down there in a little bit to ride with the other Canadian guys, because I heard that's what you do when you want to have a good time. Okay, I'll be there. Yeah, that's about it.
Just shut the fuck up and ride. This is the last movie, so.
Is this the last movie?
I think so, yeah.
Sat, you're not gonna make no more?
No more stunt movies.
Oh man, what you on to next? What's Sat's next thing? Next big movie. Everybody wants to know what's Sat's next big one. What you want to do? Huh?
No.
Huh?
I don't know, but no, I think stunts are done.
Oh, because you seen the end. You seen the end of the coming of the end.
Yeah.
I like it. And another thing as well, man. Y'all gotta give it up for Sat, man, for doing a great job with these movies and everything, man. Sat's the man. He's our guy and everything. And he's always been following us around. The camera in your face, kind of, it's not so fun all the time, but it's cool, man, because he captures you and immortalizes people is what it is, because you get on a little piece of film and you're immortal for life, because kids and people and everybody see you later on down the road, and you'll be old and crickety and freaking all bent and twisted up, and you look back at yourself and say, haha, I used to be like that, I was an idiot.
Yeah.
It's all good.
That's
so
it.
Satman is, but no more movies for Sat. That's too bad.
No more stunt movies.
Stunt. Oh, you see, you gotta be careful. See, now this is just he's moving on to the next thing. You see,
Yeah,
Sat is stepping up. He's gonna move on to the big features. He's gonna be directing Anthony Hopkins and
that'd be funny.
And Matthew McConaughey, and he's gonna be.
But before I do that,
everybody how it is.
we gotta get you set on fire.
Let's
make this happen. Come on, pull some strings,
we do
man.
the fire gag. We do
pull
the fire
some
gag.
strings.
I'm
broke. I'm
we don't
broke,
need to
bitch.
pull strings, man. We just need to put something together. That's all we need to do.
Okay.
It's better to do something at night or indoors or something that we control the lighting. But we can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
Next thing, you might see a little. Yeah, we'll do a fire gag, man. We'll hook it up.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, oh! Well, that was unexpected. Thought he was doing sit-downs. Well, that's all right. That's good. Do it again.
When I'm out and down, I crank the volume loud, 'cause I've been waiting for so long to sing it out. La 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 loud, la 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 loud, la 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 loud. Yo, sometimes I press my palm onto my chest to make sure I'm alive. Sometimes I slam on the brakes before I find the drive. Got a soapbox to stand on, a torch to hand on. Fly high, but we ain't got no runway to land on. I see these cats flossing in their Sean John suits. It's like they don't give a that their mic's on mute. I see the violence, the girls, the diamonds, the pearls, but the only thing forever is the rhyming. The words made a wish to be rich on each hi-ho, but knowing it's half the battle for each G.I. Joe. Yo, our parents didn't consider this music. Maybe it's 'cause we never figured out how to use it. When I'm out and down, I crank the volume loud, 'cause I've been waiting for so long to sing it out. La 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 loud, la 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 loud, la 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 loud. I'm gonna do it. It's like I'm losing my mind, and that ain't good for my sanity. They told me life ain't fair, and that ain't good for my vanity. I know that Annie's starting to sound like a downer, but every year my birth certificate gets browner. It's harder to give up, so I keep going. It's difficult to shut up, so I keep flowing. It's impossible to lay down, so I keep fighting. I'm sick of all the bargains, so I keep biting. They're trying to close me down, but I won't pack up. I'm like a porn site, man, I'll pop back up. It seems like hip-hop dies or literally stay. Rappers don't have to sing, but I'ma do it anyway. When I'm out and down, I crank the volume loud, 'cause I've been waiting for so long to sing it out. Sing it out. La 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 loud. La 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 loud. La 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 loud. I'm gonna do it. They say to listen to your heart, that's why I speak to the beat. Trying to find my direction like never eat shredded wheat. 'Cause when I think about high school, I pop in the woo. When I hear Al Green, I think of my ex-boo. Can't listen to Kanye without seeing Cancun. When I play that Pac song, I think of my mom too. And Stevie Nicks reminds me of the woman I love. And Stevie Wonder makes me think of heaven above. Listen, this track sounded like an Oprah show, and he usually likes to take a less hopeful note. Yeah, I wanna say that hip-hop is poised to die, but sometimes I should shut up and just enjoy the ride. When I'm out and down, I crank the volume loud.
Sing it loud, loud, loud. I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now.
I'm gonna do it now.
Ain't nothing gonna stop me now.
My time runs out.
This is stalwart music.
Let it out.
Come on.
I gotta sing it loud.
Watch out.
I'm gonna do it
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna sing it out loud.
My time runs out.
I'm gonna let it out now.
Let it
Yeah,
out.
I'm gonna sing it out
Gotta
loud.
sing it
Out loud.
Okay, try again.
Because of people like Thor.
No, there aren't many women stunt riders. Fucking.
Okay.
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 To everybody out there in fucking TV land,
Yes.
the way to do an interview is, whenever you ask a question, you make sure you tell your subject to answer back with a question. So if you say, what is your name? You expect the subject to say, my name is. Or if you ask him, how big is your fucking vagina? You expect him to say, well, my vag
Is very big.
That's right. So,
Gaping.
so,
Wide open.
So, before we continue on any further, can Ziv here follow simple interview fucking rules? Can you follow rules, Ziv?
Ziv can't follow simple interview rules.
Okay. So how big is your vagina?
My vagina is very big.
No. See, don't look at me. Look
My
at, look
vagina
right
is
there.
very big.
When I run it deep into a corner and I put it on my knee, I get hard. It gives me a boner. I get wood from passing people on the track.
What, in your opinion, makes a successful rider?
What makes a successful rider? A big penis. No,
And make sure you look right here. Right here.
What?
Right here.
How you can't see where I'm looking? I got freaking sunglasses on, man. What does it matter?
Oh, I'll know. Just by
I can
your.
fake it. I could be looking at you right now. How's that? Can you tell where I'm looking now, motherfucker?
Look at Mark go.
Stealing my set, bitch.
It's cool.
What's cool?
Chicks riding.
Why?
I don't know. If this is like some. I'm not sexist. Speaking of chick riders,
I said we're shooting an interview for Americans living with syphilis. Americans living with syphilis.
Like fish? No, them.
Jesus. Boobs.
I just don't want to say the wrong thing and piss people off, you know what I mean?
And I see this guy sitting in the corner looking all important. And I was like, who's this asshole? And everyone's like, oh, that's D-Man. And
Drama. You ruined my shot.
And action. What makes a successful stunt rider to you?
Drive, commitment, attitude. You got to be very, a little bit competitive. Money too. Yeah, and fucking shit like this, dude. This is what I've done. I'm done. Get your ass now.
Like Nick said earlier,
Cocksucker. All right.
there's contact in the hot tub. He saw it, so that's, you know, if there's contact, there's going to be drama. What type of contact and where? Somewhere from the water down. And who is on top? That's the real question. Who is on top? Stunt life. Bad. Are we done?
You know, we really need
I can't see that. Hang on. What is that?
is this yours?
fucking dickhead, dude. Why'd you guys call this fucking clown over here, dude? Fucking dumb fuck.
You should see when it's like a 65-year-old woman. No, an 80-year-old woman at the bay in a wheelchair. Oh, can I hold the little boy? Oh, sure. Plunk. Stick him in your lap, and the next thing you know, he's got his shirt, his hand down that polyester blouse like that. Only has to reach way further down when it's like an 85-year-old woman. He's tenacious little bugger.
Dunlop Motorsports. No, just kidding. No, you want to say it again? Kane is gay. Does this work?
Are you recording?
Yeah, it's on, baby.
How come I don't see a little red light?
Come on, Art.
Is this a serious interview?
This is fucking low budget shit, man.
Don't get nervous, man. Fucking
I'm not
relax.
nervous. I'm just bored. Why do all my interviews get wrecked? I don't get it. What's going on? Oh! I used to. I don't think that's part of it, but hey, whatever.
The fuck is he doing?
Who is that?
Piss.
Okay.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. You fucker. Another fucking molester. We're here. I don't see. What's going on, guys?
What?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna rip this.
Take a share, huh?
This is what stunt riding is all about.
Man, get the shit away. Tired?
No, not really. Long night. I was way too drunk. I had to get up and do my taxes today. Yay. That wasn't fun. TurboTax, that makes it easier.
Yep. Come on, you kill the streets.
Yeah, you know, sometimes, yeah. You know what? Sometimes we get out there, we'll kill the streets, but you know, we got permits. You know, hey.
We kill streets all day long,
Hey, the
every
police.
day.
Hey, the police let us kill the streets.
We
dude.
don't get caught, it's
You know?
not a crime.
What kind of question is that? Fits or destiny? Both?
It's a little distracting right now because I got Billie Jean playing over the loudspeakers. You probably can't hear that, Michael Jackson.
A man, bear, pig. That's like 3 things in one.
Death. The fucking chair interrupted me, dude. That's a weird question set. Fuck. Sweet doggy chunky nips? Fuck you! Get me the fuck out of here.
What's the difference between a dead baby and a rock? You can't fuck a rock.
That's a good joke.
It's a pretty good joke.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's got everything.
Anything else?
Nah.
The last couple of
Son of a dick.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
Tell me who that is.
That's Thor on somebody else's bike.
Hey, my name is John Bojingo Pop, and I ride a 1936 scooter, and it's a sweet ride. It's a sweet ride, baby. Love that shit.
Hold on one second, that's this.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, girl? Saturn, he's awesome video. He does he's doing a stunt film. So, no, come on over. All right, girl. Bye. It's my dinner date for the eve. She's cute. I'll show off pictures. She rides a 600R, and she gets down. Like, we actually went riding, and she kept up pretty good. I was pretty impressed. Gets a little, doesn't do the lane splitting like I do, but when we got to the corner, she did all right.
That's good.
I was pretty stoked.
What would you like me to talk about?
Say something really weird, like something fucking freaky.
I'd like to pack the doggies and guys go to the swing. And then we just go to the front of the door and open them and get the milk into it. And then maybe one day we do the TV with the remote control, and then when I get recording it, put spandex on, and maybe I'll use some rubber, do rubber on my body and. My levels are.
That was like the freakiest thing I've ever seen.
My levels are peaking, dude.
How do you
Next
feel
question.
about that?
About what?
Him getting it on your shot.
That's good. I don't care. Fuck. I'm not big on the limelight anyways.
What did Nick say? Because they're scared little bitches or something?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get slapped. You're getting slapped, Nick. It's coming.
mainly because girls are scared to wreck. And I only say that because girls, you're fucking afraid to fall down.
Maybe. I didn't get that one though. I just got I got the book on tape though, so.
Oh, book on tape, that's right.
Yeah, it's
top
notch, dude. Yeah, well, I'm driving on the road. You can't. Yeah, I love it. I get so stuck in those books on tape, man. When you're doing 12-hour drives, I'll make it a 16-hour drive if I got 2 more chapters. You know, I'll just keep going. I love it. I get focused on it.
All of them? No, not at all. There's a lot of very humble people out there, and that's what you mean by drama. Like, look at me, like, dazzle boy. No, I don't know. There's a lot of them, but there's a few humble stunt bike riders out there. We'll just say that.
Okay, what do you think of the Throttle Trauma movie?
Have
you seen it yet?
Yeah, actually, they're selling it in my store, or in my friend's store down in Puyallup right now.
Have you actually seen it?
I did not.
How come? It's a stunt movie.
What the fuck are you doing on the video then, bitch?
Oh. Okay.
I just got it. It's in the wrapper still. Here, give me that.
How would you like it if I did that to you?
556 magazine.
Fuck, man, never heard of it, but no, I mean, I'm being honest, you know. Fuck, maybe. I mean, maybe I need to get out there more, but I never heard of it.
Wait, I gotta focus this.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I hope that was a good answer.
Hang on.
Yes, I meant Super Street Bike magazine.
Oh, Super Street Bike magazine. Shit, man.
Kane is able to do what he does because he met a certain individual in his life that probably changed his career forever. That individual would be me. No, I'm just kidding. Kane's one of my best friends, so I'm allowed to talk crap about him because I've known Kane a long time. So.
I'm Nicholas Apex, yeah. I do the wheelies on the motorcycles all around the world. It's fantastic. I now adopt Christian Pfeiffer's voice, so I can also do the killing of the no-handed circles. And that's it.
Das ist fantastisch. Hände hoch, Hitler kaputt.
Ready? Hi, I'm Nick Apex, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm telling you about all the woolies that I do, and nose presses, and acrobatics, and Bernie-Wernies. We call them Brodies sometimes. Anyways, other than that, I sleep with a Korean girl. She sometimes punches me in the face and tells me that I'm a bad, bad man, and I'm the white devil.
In the benefit and interest of everybody else, I've been relegated to an XR50.
Why don't I get to go on the fucking thing that goes down the Bellagio with the fucking lights?
There's a guy named Fish that hangs around me all the time. I mean, he's kind of a groupie, swings on the nuts a little bit.
We just built a Project R6, 1999. Let's start over. Damn it, Michael!
We should get him on him too. Where is he? Where did he go? There he is.
That would be Michael Candrea. He's our shop manager down here.
Brian, what do you know about Man Bear Pig? I'm gonna ask you again. And I say, what do you think about Man Bear Pig? Make sure you say, oh, Man Bear Pig, or whatever. Make sure I hear Man Bear Pig followed by what you have to say.
Don't do what Big Stick over there is doing. A brand new 05 ZX6, strip the fairings and think it's a stunt bike. You're gonna regret it. Bad, bad, bad.
Let me interview you. That's it. We're switching seats.
Do you like my chest hair? The sickest stunt that I've ever seen on a bike. Fuck, fine. It has to be on a bike. I hope you wouldn't tape me. Actually, perfect scenario would be Rosie O'Donnell on a bike naked. I would take the water hose and I would hose her down. Then I would take a giant bucket of flour and cover that fat bitch in it.
What do you think of guys wearing crazy?
You are nuts. 31, 33. I mean, I don't want to be an old bald man like Darius, really short and miserable.
I'm gonna ask you to hold this for me.
White balance check.
What did you say?
I don't want to be in the film with a piece of paper.
Do you know what the paper is for?
No, it's a big fat doobie.
No, don't wreck the fucking paper, dude. Okay, keep holding it.
Fuck yeah. We got a perfect day. Look at the clouds. We got clouds and sun. Mark's out there freezing his ass off. We're all toasty warm up here.
Nothing. My ass is a little sore from last night and I'm upset about it. You didn't even cuddle me afterwards. What's up with that?
Fuck you. I text you.
What are you doing? Oh, the other way. Oh, give it. Oh.
Give him a push, Gas.
The other way. It's okay. That's why I'm not the stunt rider.
Okay, so this is one of the easiest tricks in the book here. So when I get Zach going on this trick here, see how many times it takes me to get going. Zach, let's go over here and check it. Come on, buddy. Okay, give us a throttle, man. Just give us a throttle. Get on it, baby. Yo, what are you taking out of gear for? Zach, pull the clutch. Pull the clutch. Take gear. Come on, boy, go. Come on. Oh! Okay, so we'll hold Zach's hand a little bit more this time. Keep it in gear. Keep it revved up. Keep up. Rev it up and let the clutch go.
So I think it's official. Thor got in the shot.
What's official?
That you're getting more airtime than Thor.
Oh my god, I just ate so much cheese.
What? How was that?
Delicious.
Bill's like, no, yeah.
That's how we do around here, little bitches.
So while you're waiting, watching the background movie of me making a fool out of myself in front of skaters, check out this bonus footage right here.
My God! Don't touch the
Don't touch it! There's a bug on your head. Is this is the worst case of crabs?
Yes.
I've ever seen.
This one escaped my pants. Wow.
Still moving. You eat him,
Still warm.
Eat it. Go ahead, eat it.
Eat it.
You think so?
Put it in your mouth.
I said I bought the t-shirt, I got the video, and I don't want any more naked pictures of you.
Shit, I missed. Push. That's that 101 pushing.
More gas! Keep the gas steady! All the way down! All the way down, what are you doing?
It's still alive, I can't kill it!
Fucking fear factor!
Euthanize
Wait!
Poor bug, man!
$20!
$20? What do you do with the money?
$20! Well, not that for you!
Ew, you did it!
It's very refreshing. Don't get hurt, dude. No.
Man.
Badass. Yelping, you know.
Yeah.
That was so bad. That's good.
Look at Leaf in the back, he's just so calm and...
Come on guys, sip yourself. This is the kitchen right here. This is the kitchen, this is the kitchen.
Huh? Dip your...
Did I get it? Did I get you? It's okay. Now you're making the video.
You're dead.
Yeah, yeah, killer, aren't you?
Who's gonna double me?
I gotta get some moisture.
Do you approve of that?
I think it's fucking hot.
What? You dirty. You're crazy.
I do.
Oh, look at you. This is gonna be in the credits again, doing the same thing like you did in the first one. That's a good one.
Just put all the fetuses in here. Fetuses.
You forgot about saving people from cancer.
Yeah, I'm saving people from cancer, just one fetus at a time. But
I'm not wearing my pants because I don't want to heat myself out.
I don't blame you.
Oh, you fucking faggot.
The idle's up, it won't die.
Let the clutch out now, just let it out.
You don't have to pop it, just let it out and crank.
Whoa, stand clear.
showtime.
Fuck, it's cold.
It's what?
It's cold. You guys are driving around in that nice car, freezing my ass off, snotting into that face rag. Like, Jesus.
I heard you like to eat snot, so
yeah,
might as well. Look, there's the door behind you. You got dirty fucking windows, bro.
I know, bro. Sorry. Well, I didn't know this came out of the blue, man. I thought, you know, whatever. What the hell?
Yay! Actually.
Can you do it?
No, he doesn't want to give you the finger slap. He's got nothing but love. Here, give me some knuckles. Oh, I touched your lens. What, no window?
Hey, Adam. I'm gonna head back downtown pretty quick. What's your schedule?
I don't know, one more session and we'll go.
Yeah.
If you put them in those
I gotta,
carrying
work
things,
is in there. I gotta get to.
you know, you can do endless.
I don't know it's already.
Yeah, no, he can't do
Yeah.
Come on, keep going, Langdon!
Oh,
Can he pick it up? Oh, he can't even pick it up. Come on, you girl. Come on, pussy. Somebody go help him out. Help him out. Embarrassing. Help him out.
Did you say the new Dawn of the Dead?
Yes.
The remake of it?
Yeah.
Great. I liked it a lot. Implementing the fast zombies and everything. I like the good gore. When they use actual amputees for like zombies, I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
I love it.
I had a buddy of mine, it was back when I was piercing. His name was Curtis Walker. He was born, he wasn't born. He grew up, he was 19 years old when he passed, but up until then he was from the nipples, like the third rib below the nipples up, he was a grown man. But from the third rib down, he was still an infant. And some creepy like disorder that he was born, like one of like 50 people in history like this or whatever. But he was only one of like 3 that are alive, that was alive at the time that were active. Like he wasn't wheelchair bound. He would actually walk around on his hands, and so he worked for Penn and Teller. And he got cut in half every day for a living. There you go. That's the trick. Okay, you figured it out. But dude, he was dope, dude. Like Penn and Teller, they were nutballs anyways. And they would, for Halloween, they would do like movie makeup guys would come in and like make it look like he was ripped in half with the entrails hanging out. We go walking up and down the strip, and he'd be like crawling, and it was good, dude. He had like newspaper or smut stands that are fabricated to where he could hide inside them. Somebody would open one up, and he'd like reach out and grab them. Dude, he was a twisted little bastard. It was dope, dude. That's awesome. I did a suspension on him, which I'm proud of, because I was probably one of the only people in the world who actually did a suspension on not a dual amputee, but like his ailment. And I have pictures of it where we're hanging him from hooks, and he's playing the bass guitar while he's doing it. And then we had the guys from the Blue Man Group, what's the name of the band? I don't remember the name of the band offhand, but they're all like really percussion, like 10 drums, real tribal-esque. It was dope. It was really cool. I really liked that. That was fun. I think the body piercing though, like that whole world, I think has helped me a lot in this world, because like man, it's such a different world. Like the people you come in contact with, all walks of life, from like 18-year-old I don't have friends and I hate my life, that's why they're getting pierced, to be different, to 65-year-old woman who's always wanted her vagina pierced her whole life but never had the nuts to sack up and do it. And you get all walks, and they always treat piercers like they're scared and it's painful, and so they think you're like a psychiatrist. They just unload on you, and it's, man, interesting stories. I've met some really unique human beings, man. It's cool. Put myself in some awkward positions before. I had like just off the top of my head, I had this one. It was a beautiful 18-year-old girl. She comes in getting her nipples pierced, and her father's with her, and it's fine, okay, whatever, that's weird, dad's gonna watch you get your nipples pierced, whatever, okay, he's sitting in the back of the room, and then I'm doing the dots and everything, and cleaning her up, and the dad says, you look just like your mom, and I was just like, oh, wow, dude, get outside, that was wrong, man, you don't need to be saying that to me, that's just foul, like, that was way too ancestral for me. But on the flip, I had a dude who was probably like early 30s, but he was total like comb over, glasses, chubby, real like Leave It to Beaver looking, and he had a mom who's probably, she was in her 60s, and they came in together so he could get his PA pierced with Prince Albert, and it was weird, creepy, because like she was like way touchy-feely on him and holding his hand, oh, mommy will take care of you when we get home, and I was just like, whoa, buddy, but you have to be serious at the time, and doing my job, and it was an interesting situation. People are crazy, dude. Got to pierce hotel owners, all the cops, of course, and lawyers and people you wouldn't expect. Sometimes, man, all kinds of stuff pierced on them. It was fun. I really enjoyed that job. I thought that's the only reason I stayed doing it. It didn't make anything for money, but it was super cool.
How did you get in it?
My mom's
You came from BC, or sorry, you came from Alberta.
Yep.
Up in Vegas.
Yep. We moved to Texas first. When I was 10 years old.
Yeehaw
to yonder shit.
That's right.
Yeah, dude, total Bible Belt. Lubbock, Texas, famous for Buddy Holly and the rich guy from the Northern Exposure TV show. And Yeah, I lived there, total Bible Belt, you know, real conservative, boys don't have earrings and long hair is gay kind of attitude. And my mom is an RN. She's been an RN for 20 years now, and working in the emergency room, actually. And so she would come home and always have like extra IVs and catheters, needles and stuff, and she would just throw them in a bucket, you know, like, oh, there's extra one in the pocket, throw it in a bucket, and, you know, the bucket would get built up. And she was always gone a lot for work. She would go to work before I'd get home from school, and I'd put, you know, a real latchkey kid. I would put myself to bed, real independent. And I would found the needles one day, and I was like, yeah, I could start piercing my dog or whatever would sit still. And then it would turn into, well, my buddy's ears, and then it'd go from my buddy's ears with a potato to, you know, a year later I'm doing eyebrows and septums and bridges. And when I moved to Vegas, right before I turned 18, I was interested in getting myself a piercing that I wasn't capable of doing myself. And I met with a piercer here in town. He was, at the time, I thought he was like the coolest man I ever met in my life. He had just charisma out his wazoo. Like, he put the claw up and chicks around. I was like, I want to be like you. You're great. And I apprenticed under him, and there you go. We got into the world. But it was a unique view too, because he was really big in. He had another company, Pleasure Leathers, Bondage World. So we used to go to conventions, the Fetish and Fantasy Ball, and man, when I was 18 years old in Vegas, that was like I thought it was the coolest kid ever. I could sneak into the Spearmint Rhino and like hang out with these really eccentric human beings. It was just a cool world. I liked it a lot. I miss it a lot. I totally forget. That's why I still have my stuff in my living room to try to remind me that like that's where I came from. Because coming into the motorcycle world, which is the most homophobic world in the world. It's a bunch of drunken, belligerent retreads, myself included, and just real rugged, raw, you know, we ride kind of attitude, just motorcycles, bugs flying around. And motorcycle world is much different, but I think the lessons that I learned from that world definitely have helped me in this one. My ultimate goal someday is to own an entire like shopping center. And I'm going to have a bike shop right next door to a piercing tattoo studio, right next door to a hair salon, because that's where the hot chicks come in. You got to have the hot chicks, and then they can ride there together with their boyfriends. Boyfriend's going to go get a tattoo, get his bike worked on. She's going to go get her hair done, her nails done, and have a bar next door. And I think it'd be just a great little economy right there. I'm going to own it all. That's all. Only in Vegas. Ah, totally. It would work. I know it would work. It's a great formula. The hair salon's key, though. That supplies the needed female thing. You need that. And I like hair salons too. That's some drama. You think stunt life's bad? Hang out with hairstylists, man. They're way worse than stunt. Oh my God, dude. I've heard so many funny things. Oh, I did this guy's hair like this, and she goes and does his hair. I'm gonna go beat her up, and I'm like, it's hair, man. Who cares? I have some friends in town. They charge like $200 for a guy's haircut. $200 for a guy's haircut. It's silly, but it's a whole other world, man. They're all into it. It's entertainment to me.
That's cool.
But who knows what I'm going to do after riding. I also think that my contacts that I've made over the years in motorcycles, like maybe I could be someday a marketing director at Kawasaki. I mean, who knows? The current marketing director, he got into that position from being a team manager and from years ago, you know, it works your way up. So who knows? Maybe PR. Hey, I'm really politically correct, right?
Yeah.
The PR people call me from Kawasaki all the time. Your gloves aren't good enough. There's a moving car a minute and 32 seconds into your YouTube video clip. There we go. Yeah, who knows, man. When I quit piercing, I put my application in for the Clark County Coroner's Office. I wanted to become a coroner's assistant. They have like a program where they pick you up and it's like $30,000 a year you start at, which is chilling for when I was 22, 23 years old, chilling still. And I'd be the guy who has to go to crime scenes and pick up bodies and stuff. I thought that'd have been right up my alley, but they turned me down. So then I quit and started doing wheelies, like full time. I'm like, I'm pro.
Yeah.
What does pro mean? Well, I guess now I guess I can look around my garage and be like, okay, I understand now what pro means, but there's many years, you know, you want to be a pro, it's all mental, you know. You want to be considered a pro, act like a pro. What's the difference? I never went to a competition and never ever have I ever thought about signing up as an amateur. Like, no, I'm pro. Like, why would I sign up as an amateur, you know? The first competition I ever went to, I was the judge. I don't know why. I just hustled it, but I was the judge, you know? Who knows why? That was Laguna Seca, 2004. I met this guy. It was a promoter for a stunt competition called Motorfest. And I was with the team Las Vegas Extremes at the time, which had a reputation, bigger name. And he wanted to have us come and be judging. And the guy I was with, the team manager, Paulie, he was not having it. But I was like, who's the other judges? Well, Jason Britton was a judge, and Darius Kashabi was a judge. I was like, well, those guys I consider my peers and my friends, so there's no way I'm going to go to a stunt competition and have my peers and my colleagues and my friends being my judges, because in my eyes, I was like, no, I'm on the same level as them. Regardless of, I look back now, and their skill level was phenomenal in comparison, but I just had that attitude, and I went there, and I became a judge. I was like, I'm not competing. And we judged, and that was my entry into the stunt competition world. You know, unfortunately, back when XSBA was going on in 2003, I was based on the West Coast, and I didn't have the budgets to just hop in a truck and take my stunt bike across the country. So I never got to compete in any of the XSBAs as much as I wanted to. So I had to wait till stunt competitions came to the West Coast, came to me, and then I became as active as I could going to them. I mean, that's really how I got into competitions and kind of got my name out there. And I mean, that's how people still do. I mean, that's how you start. You want to get a name for yourself, go to competitions, place well, get your name out there, and start doing stunt shows, maybe, whatever. Everybody has a different outlook. Nobody gets a how to be pro handbook. You have to figure it out, and you have your own opinions and views and techniques. And I focus now more on stunt shows and exhibitions, because it's more consistent. You know, I can do a stunt show and get paid more money than I would if I got first place at any stunt competition I've ever been to. And I can book 3 of those in a month, you know? So I focus more on stunt shows. I respect competitions, and I'll continue to go to them. They all have drama, they all have problems, they all have flaws. Stunt Wars is the biggest. It has the most number of spectators, and yet as far as the actual running of it, it is the most half-ass run organization with no rules. There's no scorecards. There's no linearity to the judging. You don't know why you get placed, what you get placed. If you get placed below 10th, they don't even tell you. There's 120 competitors. They don't tell you who got 87th, who got 88th, they don't care. It's first through 10th, that's all. So if you don't qualify, tough. You don't know why. But on the flip side, XDL, extremely professional, and we have scorecards and the most like, this is why you get judged, how you got judged. 5 points for this, 3 points for that, 2 points for this. But there's nobody in the crowd, so nobody really, there's no spectators, you know? So you got to pick and choose. Stuntfest, Starboys, great event. It's a lot of fun, but you can't take it too serious. It's Starboys, you know? I mean, it's a fun event. It's the core event. I think if that's the real, riders go there to have a good time, and yeah, we're doing competition. You know, so everyone has its own hit and misses, but I still support them, and until a true sanctioned body comes out and we're X Games, I don't think competitions are at the level yet to really brag. You know, I have my first place trophy, and that's great, and I'm truly proud of it. I was the best that day, but that doesn't mean I'm a champion, because I was the best that day, and then 3 weeks later, I can be first place at this comp and get last place at the next. You know, Dan Jackson last year, he won Stunt Wars. He beat Christian Pfeiffer. He was a phenomenal, great rider, right? 2 months later, he doesn't even qualify at XDL. Did he become a lesser rider in 2 months? No. Did everybody else become better riders in 2 months? No. Why? Who knows? It's how you ride in those 3 minutes, maybe. You know, maybe he had a bad day. Maybe the judges blinked. Who knows? There's no linearity to it. It's freestyle. That's the problem with freestyle, is because it's objective. But that's also the fun part of freestyle, because it's to me, that's less stress, because you just go out there, do what you do, and do your best, and hopefully you get judged well. If not, take your licks, go to the next. It's not like racing where it's very obvious. Whoever crosses the finish line first wins. You know, one judge might like this trick a lot. One judge might like this trick a lot. You know, it's personal preference.
This is for real though.
What?
Alright?
Okay, for real.
We gotta get into a ring, we gotta lube ourselves up, and we gotta wrestle.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I expected so much more, man. I'm a huge Romero fan. I've been watching the 1968 Night of the Living Dead is my favorite movie in the world. You know, I have an entire case of nothing but Romero movies, and like the 20th version, the 10th edition, you know, like original movie posters and all of them. And like, I was really excited to see it because it was, you know, unrated, and it was all, you know, it was all Cloverfield style, like home shot, whatever. So he had some interesting concepts, but he really cheese-dicked out, man. It was the only gore stuff, it was so obvious CGI, it was really like, oh, come on, you know, and like the storyline was like, it was too unrealistic. I mean, okay, dead coming back to life, yeah, that's unrealistic, whatever. But you know, it was too much. It was like your girlfriend's getting eaten, you're just gonna sit there and film it. You'd set the camera down at least and try to do something, you know, like things like that bothered me. But what I did appreciate about it is that he really tied in the thesis of all the other movies into one, and then reiterated it too. So if you've never seen Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, then you just saw that one. He brings in like the big punchlines from the thesis of all the other ones, from like They're Them and We're Us, or like that was the thesis of Dawn of the Dead, you know, No More Room in Hell, Dead. You know, they bring that concept back, and Night of the Living Dead was kind of like it was all a race thing. They bring that part back in, and then Day of the Dead was like the military. There's not enough bullets because they're, you know, the actual spectrum of how big it is. They bring all those back in, which I appreciated. But then there was some hokey like Amish bit with dynamite and a deaf Amish guy, and I'm like, come on, this is just too much, man. I mean, I guess if the dead came back to life, Amish people would be screwed too. But still, you know, it was like, come on. I expected way more, man. I really did. I was bummed about it. But I saw it on opening night. I had to be there. I was so pumped. I'll still buy it.
Dude, I can't put 2 circles in the video.
I keep falling over.
Dude, do it again. I'm gonna take the white off. I'm gonna do a close-up of your face. So what's gonna happen when I'm editing it, I'm gonna make it twice as long. Because I'll cut in your shitty footage of you trying to do the circle in wide. Then I'll put a close-up of your face. And then it's gonna be twice as long.
Lenzin,
That's it.
get a broom.
Okay. I wouldn't bust the handlebar.
Did you?
No. It seems so strong. Look at the smoke though.
Here. Is that your smoke, Lenzin?
Yes. A little gay 50. Sorry.
He smoked up the whole street. Lenzin is out of the video for sure. Hate talking on fucking camera. No.
No what?
They're not boring. What do you want me to fucking say? I know you think they're boring.
Anyways.
You suck.
You suck. Answer back with a question, all right?
With a question?
Yeah. Or
any question? Do you like ice cream? Is that not a good question? So did you want me to answer that question with a question? This is ridiculous.
No, it's not. It's fine. Relax. Okay.
I'm relaxed.
I don't think so. Why?
I do not think that stunt riders are drama queens.
Why not?
I don't know. You'll crawl right up your butthole. How many? I know Gas, Izzy, Adam, and a couple other dudes out there. That's about it. These guys are all cool. Thor's cool. Skeeter's cool. You're cool, but you don't ride anymore, so what's going on? I don't know.
I don't know.
Matt's cool.
Noodlehead, yeah.
I like his bike. So, I asked you the question. Do you think this sport will ever be legit? I don't know.
Well, why don't you know?
What the hell is that supposed to be? Why don't I know? What the fuck? I'd like someone to give me free parts. I don't really care otherwise. No, yeah, I do. I don't know. I'd like to see guys that are good getting paid. It'll be legit. Once they get sponsors like big bike shit, then yeah. No reason why it won't be. It's pretty good in Europe, I think. What the hell do I know? Smoke a lot of weed, do some snowboarding.
Okay.
Take mad dumps. I don't know. I'd say diversity, but I don't have any, so what the hell do I know? I can't endo for shit. That's a no.
No what?
No, stunting is, what the heck? How is it a crime? I'm in a parking lot. Jesus, no. That's insane. Put your pants back on, dude. It's disgusting. I don't want to see that shit. What the hell's wrong with you? Fuck, man. I'm not really angry.
No?
Nah.
Okay.
I can understand why cops don't want you to do it on the street, but so I don't do it on the street. Or do I? I don't know. This is what's wrong with stunt riding. There's no girls at stunt spots. You get like 2 or 3, but they all have boyfriends and shit. No. And then there's guys like you that flash people like me. Like, no. That's disgusting. I do not know why there are no female riders. There are a couple, but I've never, I don't know. What the fuck? Well, I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't have any factual evidence to back up this. I don't know.
No?
Yeah. I'm all for seeing chicks ride. It's pretty hot. But I don't know, not a lot to it. What do you mean? I don't know. Get into it if you want to. I don't know. If you think it's fun, ride bikes. I don't know. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kind of hungry.
He's awesome at interviews. Don't touch it. You gotta.
The fuck? I want to talk into the mic. This is pretty dope.
It's so loud.
I'm like
you
Bob.
don't have to be that fucking close.
It's like Bob Barker with this little thing.
Yeah, you don't have to be that close.
Oh, that's way cooler.
Are you like Bob Barker?
Price is wrong, bitch.
That's too close. You don't have to be that close. Don't put it in your nose.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I don't know.
Do you know any cool jokes?
Yeah, but...
Give me some jokes.
What's the difference between a dead baby and a rock? Can't.
We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Cut it. Oh, and you.
Ford pulling a Dodge? That's the last fucking time.
At least you're not sinking. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, no. This tunnel, yeah, you're sinking, dude. Hang on, do you have a rope in the back? Don't worry. Yeah, that's gonna happen. We got trucks. Holy fuck. Holy shit.
That's so not cool. Ford pulling a Dodge? That's the last fucking time.
Okay, I landed harder than your fucking quad.
Yeah, I heard. I heard you dumped my quad too. What are you looking at?
Nothing, you finally got out. But yeah, it is a shame, isn't it?
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a big fucking hole. Hindsight's 20/20. Next time, 4-wheel. Make sure it's in 4s.
There you go. Good effort.
I got it washed. That's cool.
It's clean now. Let's go get it dirty.
Well, I'm here to get a tattoo, and it is a BC Stunters tattoo. It's the logo of our gang. It's a motorcycle gang, and we do highly illegal maneuvers. I decided to get this tattoo because it is our group logo. I love my friends, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm very proud of what we do. I'm getting my tattoo done at Brian's in Abbotsford. It was a hookup from a friend of mine, Colin, and Jason is the tattoo artist that's agreed to do this. It's going to be approximately 2 inches by 2 inches and located on my right inner wrist.
Let's see your wrist.
We're going to shave it first, though.
Like your balls?
I don't shave my balls, just the stem. I'm really excited for what it means. I'm a little nervous about the pain. Yeah, it's going to hurt. Sad, I'm a little nervous. Oh, shit. That's very seductive with the curtains. Do your magic. Have I mentioned how important my wrist is to me? It's my #1 girlfriend. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this gonna hurt?
Probably about 14.5.
Fuck. Brian, can you open it for me, please, Brian, buddy?
Interrupting us.
Sorry. Ah, shit, here we go. It's like being kicked in the nuts every 10 seconds. I'm a little confused. So you're like telling me this is permanent? Zib actually wants to get this done on his balls, but he's pretty crazy. He's been like suspended in air by meat hooks about 300 feet in the air above fucking the airport. It was crazy. And it was fucking stupid, man. And he's been electrocuted, like, but with patterns. Like he shaped, I don't even know what that is, some kind of mythical bird and electricity and shit all over his body. And then he's been carved up by the pygmies in Africa. He went to Africa and actually got the pygmies to cut him up in all these different patterns. It's really beautiful, but psychotic. I would personally like to thank Brian for bringing me out here. Yeah, Jason, you're fucking super, man. This is fucking awesome. I'm having the best time ever. It looks really cool. Like, buddy, that's detail. Look at the skill involved here. This guy's a fucking samurai, a tattoo artist. I'm telling you. Fuck. Oh, I gotta pee so bad. Holy shit, there's a fucking cobra right there in that bottle. Oh, come on, you gotta get a shot of that.
You know that you shouldn't be drinking and getting a tattoo, right?
What, the blood thins? Fuck, my blood is so thin it ain't even funny, dude. I brought a consent form from my parents. I'm 18, I swear to God. If you must know, we have a little bit of an internet gang war. And it's hardcore. Because these fucking gay moderators don't have a fucking clue how bad they've offended us with their communism and their fascism. But believe me, I take it far. And when I say take them out, I mean fucking snap wrists and fucking chokeholds. You think I'm kidding? I ain't kidding, buddy. I don't care. Those guys have caused me a world of pain. They ain't got no tattoos and shit. They're all rookies. Half of them don't even have bikes, so that's gonna be pretty disappointing. I might have to actually roll over to their houses. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking snap all their begonias in their yard. I'm gonna fucking chop down trees. I'm gonna fucking... I'm gonna go raging at their places, man. I'm telling you, man, it's internet gang warfare right now. And it's pretty fucking outrageous, actually, as a matter of fact. Because these guys hide behind the secrecy of the internet. Fuck the secrecy of the internet, man. Well, I would love another beer. super happy right now. That is the fucking most awesome thing. That is my crew, our guys, and they're all very important to me, and I love riding with them, and I want to be better. And so how long? What would you say? 3 days this will wash off?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, it depends on how often
I really love it, I gotta say. And I'm so proud of everybody. And the fact is, this is skid mark. If you look and you kind of close your eyes and blur them like some kind of puzzle, that's skid mark. But it's our crew. It's Brian Lenzen, it's Ziv, it's Super Dave, it's fucking Charles, it's fucking Adam Incantation, it's fucking all of us. Colin Stormtrooper. Fuck, man, I love it! It's awesome. I need a smoke. That's what I want to get right there. That's so awesome. It's kind of like a horse dragon. It's like a dragon that's a horse. So it's got 4 legs and it breathes fire. And look at it, it's got horns like some kind of crazy elk. It's an elk horse dragon. I really like that one. It's beautiful. It's gonna look so good.
Bam, back wheel, 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's got to go.
Hit the pole with my back like a twig. I basically went like that, bounced right off the fucking pole.
And then, you know, you get a couple cops who think it's going to be an easy time to make some easy statistics for some easy tickets, for maybe no insurance, or maybe stunting, or for whatever. It's a waste of time. Where is it in the public interest to be going after these guys, right?
I'd say big balls. Even with a bike with a big sprocket on the back, you still got to be able to hit the throttle hard enough and dump the clutch quick enough to get it up.
Die with my middle finger up so I can mock the vultures. Don't pop blocks and blocks, just rock the culture. Slade race stakes with phrase conveyed. Pave ways, save days, break changes.
Not every police officer has the same view that I do when it comes to, say, enforcement. Because I know there's a lot of guys out there who get jacked up, who get ticketed.
Badass riding a scooter, barracuda. Grew up a little bit and became a shooter. 6 grams, I'ma charge for 7. That'll cost 11.
We want to show the public that it is a sport and we do want it to grow.
Underground is cool, but there ain't no money underground.
And all the people who are doing it now probably are just going to be the grandfathers talking about how they used to do it in some back parking lot, while some guys are doing it in stadiums now making $1 million.
I definitely consider irresponsible stunt riding in public roadways a crime.
You know what? Sometimes we get out there and we'll kill the streets, but you know we got permits. You know,
we kill streets all day long.
Hey, the
every
police.
day.
Hey, the police let us kill the streets.
We don't get caught. It's not a crime.
Is skateboarding is crime? Is BMXing a crime? You know, it's just another form of expressing your art. You know, it's what people love to do.
This is the real shit. This is some fucking balls to the wall, breaking your ass, being on one wheel, putting in sweat.
Maybe it's like biological. We do have sort of ingrained thing to look after ourselves.
Mainly because girls are scared to wreck. And I only say that because girls, you're fucking afraid to fall down. If you weren't, then more of you would do what we do, because I've seen a 14-year-old boy with a 14-year-old kid's body do circles and high chairs and tighter scrapes and, you know, everything.
I think people don't take stunt riding seriously because, you know, they see it as very reckless, which it can be.
When you have that look at me factor, and then you take two look at me kind of people next to each other, there's drama. There's gonna be drama. My wheelies are better than your wheelies. Well, my circles are better than your circle. Oh, I can stop you. You know, definitely, we're a bunch of drama queens.
I know a lot of the guys are getting a little upset about that, but you know, it's evolutionary of the sport. You know, the Super Street Bike wants to be the #1 magazine in both stunt riding and custom bikes.
I don't care what kind of promoter it is that has to do with stunt bike riding. They like to fuck people over. It's really big in the stunt community. You're told you're supposed to get this much money, and they turn around and change it up after you agree on it. So I think it's bullshit. Change your ways.
It takes more balls to go fast. Go as fast as you can. Drive up the inside of someone on the corner. Try to outbrake them. Try to outgas them. Rolling around in the parking lot with no air in your tire, popping wheelies. A week or two of practicing, you've pretty much done it all.
We're all putting such hard work into a sport where we're not seeing anything out of it. I mean, it's you pour your heart and soul into something, and you get kind of kicked in the nuts afterwards. I mean, it's hard. You start taking things personally.
Days, and yet another shooting tonight leaves another victim fighting for his life. With 640,000 people in the city of Baltimore, we are right up there with New York. So far, Baltimore has only 9 fewer murders than New York City, which has more than 10 times the population.
When they see me off in traffic, they say Jeezy on some other shit. Send them running straight back to the dealership. Me, I'm in my spaceship, that's right, I work for NASA. This FNH is not a fraud. Call that my bodyguard. Call that your bodyguard. Yeah, that's my bodyguard. Wear a lot of jewelry. Young don't do security. What's whiter than a napkin? Harder than a dinner plate. If you want it, come and get it. You know I stay super straight. Ran up in my spot, so now I'm working out the Super 8. Know you're hungry. Come and get a super plate. Y'all sing happy birthday. Yeah, I got that super cake. 100 carat bracelet. I use it like some super bait. I put on for my city. On for my city. I put on for my city. On for my city. East side. South side. West side. I put on for my city. On for my city. I put on for my city. On for my city. East side. South side. West side. Let's go. Back top back ain't nothing but a young thug.
And we love y'all, man. We love all you guys. Y'all represent. And y'all the best. I appreciate it. Just coming through my neighborhood, West Side. They call me the Cat, Junior Miller. We love you guys. Go down our skate and let it go.
Like when my real niggas we raise
raise out clubs, make sure the pip straight, then we blaze our Dutch and ride. We stay tone good, clips stay filled up, gun smoke in the air when we ride. Baltimore, ride. DC, ride. New York, ride. Jersey, ride. That means we swerving and switching through lanes when I pass, smoking and drinking and burning my gas. Some niggas be talking and hating my swag, long as they know that my motor's still cash. I never been one to back down from a fight in the burner. I'm blowing this hole in the light. Red beam, long range, Rockwell, strong game, hitting whoever that's hating on sight. Now the boys' vision is making decisions of getting this paper and stacking it right. You wanna come get it? I never been timid. I meet you whenever the day or the night. You wanna compare? Pause your game, nigga, on my man, and play this shit right. Cause playing dumb will get you pricks. 30 from the long pipe. Rockwell locked in, and this time it means war. I don't think a play the beef is something y'all can afford. Why read the paper when I can tell the headlines? Man found hung from a tree by his tongue when we ride. We raise out clubs, make sure the pip straight, then we blaze our Dutch and ride. We stay tone good, clips stay filled up, gun smoke in the air when we ride. Baltimore, ride. DC, ride. New York, ride. Jersey, ride. Down south, ride. Midwest, ride. You hear that? That means we ride.
I let my nightmares go. I put on everybody that I knew from the go. I know that was frontin' when they knew he was broke. They say, damn, Yeezy, you don't know what's no more. You get that big fame on me and you just changed on me. You can ask big homie, man, the top. So lonely I am. So lonely I am. Let me see what we have tonight. What we have tonight. I'm high as a satellite. I see those flashing lights. Cause every night I put on for my city, on for my city, I put on for my city, on for my city.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh God. Again, here we go. What type of Bible is this that we're looking at over here today?
New World Translation.
The New World Translation. What is it? Is it like the New Testament or?
This one is plain English.
And it is the New English. It is better than the Old English, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Because you can actually understand it
I would
more.
understand it better.
So how come you couldn't understand the other one? Is it because it was in a different language, different English, or was it like a British English, or was it like, American English or Canadian English? Like, what do you mean?
Well, I'm not too much of a philosopher.
So if you're playing sports
yeah.
and you don't read the Bible, does that mean that you maybe not gonna get that extra inning, or you're not gonna score that goal?
Well, you won't get that knowledge.
You won't get the knowledge.
Yeah.
What knowledge?
And it says there in 2 Timothy 3, I think, and 17.
What about Stone Cold 3:16? Are you familiar with that one?
No.
No? Okay.
3, it's here.
This look, you can even see yourself in there. You look good. I love the tie. It's great. Is there a version of Cole's Notes for the Jehovah's Witness Bible? What is that?
What does the Bible really teach?
Okay.
That's an aid to the Bible.
Does the aid to the Bible contain different things than the actual Bible, or is it the same stuff but just made simpler?
Yeah, nothing can take the place of the Bible.
No?
No.
So why do you have the aid then?
Because we got to find out what's in the Bible.
So wouldn't it make sense to just read the Bible?
Pardon me?
Where are we heading right now in the current state of time?
Well, we're heading for destruction.
Well, you know who's at fault, right?
Yeah, Satan is at fault.
Okay, fine. You know what? You might be right about that. But do you know who's Satan in a human shape?
Yeah.
Think. Do you know who that is? George W. Bush.
Well, you said it. I didn't say
I know I said it.
I didn't name nobody.
You don't have to name anybody, but that's true though. Don't you think that he is the cause of all evil? That he is the one that is bringing down the world? Single-handedly,
yeah.
I might add.
See, we start with Adam and Eve, huh?
Well, no.
Who tempted them?
George Bush. I told you. No, who
You're
tempted?
a philosopher.
Yeah, I know I am. Who tempted Adam and Eve? Was it a snake or something?
It's a
It was a slithering snake named George Bush. What was the forbidden fruit? Was it a pomegranate or was it an apple?
Well, we call it a tree of knowledge.
Tree of knowledge. So it could have been any fruit on there.
It could be. Yeah.
Could have been any fruit.
Yeah.
How about some dudes? You know, fruity dudes. Do you ever memorize anything, so then you don't have to look at the book, but you can just kind of off the top of your head, just you know, shoot stuff out?
No, well.
Or is it because there's so much information in that book that you have to reference it?
Yeah, I got to reference it because this is very deep.
You're familiar with you know, Buddhism, right? And with Satanism, of course, I would assume, since you know you mentioned Satan a few times, and you know, Roman Catholics and Christians, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's my understanding that they also have God and Jesus and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like you guys and everybody else. Now, do you guys ever duke it out in a ring full of Jello and fight it out to see whose God is better? What can we do to stop the violence in our society?
No man can do that.
How come?
Because only Jehovah can come here, and because it says there that Jesus will be coming. It says, "Do not marvel at this, because the hour is coming."
Oh fuck! I can't believe it. They came again. I wasn't trying to be mean to them this time around, just because I wanted to come back, because I need more material. So anyways, I hope this turned out well, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully they'll come back, and then I'll go all out and fuck around with them some more. But that's it for the meantime. All right, later. Once again, guess who's here? Let's do it.
You know, okay, if you were to buy a car, a washing machine, you come to the book of instruction.
Of course, yes.
You were a creator, weren't you? This is our book of instruction. Take it seriously.
But there's different factories that create things differently.
Well, what are you trying to get at? I don't follow you.
Well, that we have different instructions for each creation.
No, this
kind of
is,
like different cars have different manufacturers. What you were just trying to point at.
Yeah, but this is our instruction.
Who is ours? What do you mean ours?
Well, this is our instruction that God gave to all mankind. They assure me that it was God's word.
Who assured you? The book?
Yeah, the book. This is not a book. It's a New World Translation, the Holy Scripture. Let that be known.
Same thing that caused desolation has spoken to Daniel.
You know who the greatest witness that ever lived on the face of the earth?
Who?
No, it was Christ Jesus.
Okay, but I thought it was the other guy, the guy who predicted all the end of the world stuff. So what happened? How come the world didn't end?
Because it wasn't. People didn't follow the sign.
Okay.
It was the organization as a whole never predicted one. People took it upon themselves to run ahead of the organization.
Okay, but wasn't he like in charge of the organization at the time?
You know, this is what you have to understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but they were from your organization.
Yeah, but we
to
don't know
begin with.
anything about it. We're not here to establish.
No, but how come you don't know anything about it? It's part of your history and your church, right?
We've heard about it.
Okay, so you've heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, but the point is, it's not. That's not why we're here. We're here to give you a Bible message. There are spiritual needs, since the kingdom of the heavens, since you will be comforted. Happy are the mild-tempered ones.
Okay, that's cool. The message is great.
Yeah.
But how do I know that what you're telling me is not equivalent of what your prophet early on in the days told you? When I talk to the other religions, they tell me that their book is the one that's true. I know, but if it's something that's so important to you, would you not remember it?
No, because here it is. He's vengeance upon those who do not know God and those who...
So far, all I see is just circle logic. Everything's just going round and round and the same.
No, I'm telling you
that's what it's happening.
What it's like this. You have to take it from Genesis 3:15, the first prophecy after Adam and Eve sinned.
Genesis 3:15?
Yeah, and you know...
Is that like 90210?
Well, no, it's here. I mean, good heavens, child. You know?
I thought it was like Beverly Hills 90210.
No, you're making fun of me, and I don't like
I'm not.
I'm not stupid. Can't jump from one subject and all over the place, because you're actually, what you're doing, you're badgering me.
How am I badgering you?
Because you're not settling down to really get to know one source. You're asking one question faster than you can answer the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's called badgering.
Is that badgering?
Yeah.
I thought badgers were little tiny creatures.
Yeah.
So why doesn't Jesus come down to earth, kick some ass, take some names, and do his job?
He did already. He will. And what did they do? They put him to death. There's only one road. There's only one road.
No, there isn't though. There's many roads.
No.
When you come, wait, hang on, wait with the book. Just hang on with the book. If there's many roads you can take, not necessarily just one. You think it's one because it maybe tells you in the book that it's only one.
One to destruction and one to life.
Yeah, there.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think there's many roads to destruction and many roads to life.
No.
There's different ways of destruction.
You got too many. You got too many iron in the fire.
But I don't though.
Yes, you
But
are.
that's how the world is.
I'm going.
Why?
Because
listen, there's a good and a bad way for everything, and there's many ways to get there.
The Bible tells us there's a one way to go. The broad way is on the way to destruction.
Okay.
And the cramped road is the way to life.
Okay, I have a cigarette. I have no lighter. Well, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna have a nice sideburn of a pipe on my face.
Start her up. Do you think you can do it?
Nope.
No?
No fucking way.
Suck it, baby. Oh.
Burning?
It's really hot in here, though.
I know shit, eh?
Doesn't like a bum around here have a lighter? This is bullshit.
Here, I'll blow.
Okay, do you know what I think? I think it's because he rides a Honda.
I think so too.
If we try to Kawasaki, it might light up. Dude.
Yeah. Hondas
No way.
suck.
Hondas fucking suck.
Oh, he's got it!
He's got it!
This one's mine. Light your
In the light, motherfucker! Get in the light! Get in the light, right here! Oh my god!
He got it! That's how you light a smoke. Right?
What? What did you say?
I said that's how you light a smoke. Yeah, you got it! Just gotta heat that bitch up.
Dude,
Holy fuck.
only fucking Polish people can do this shit.
That's the shit.
Look at, you're a fucking Jew! You're taking his cigarette to light yours!
I do all the work, yeah?
He does all the work, the Pole does all the work, and you fucking take it all!
We're the chosen people, so what can I say?
Okay, ladies, the experiment worked. Mad science! Or no, this is bike science 101, right?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Science 101.